Hey Gemini, it's Jackie from Sacred Journeys. How are you? Yeah, so let's take a little peek at the week of May 22nd through the 26th. Let's see how the cards and the week will go for you. Remember, this is just a general reading. It may not apply to everyone. So if it doesn't, just check your moon and your rising sign. And this is really just, it's just general. So don't get your feelings hurt if it's not resonating. Just see what else is out there. So Gemini, ouch. Yikes, the 7 of air. Gemini, this is not my favorite card, as you guys know. 7 of air talks about betrayal, thievery. There's something going on that you really need to pay cautious attention to. Excuse me. Yeah, so let's see what the rest of your cards are before we. The Knight of Air. So something hard and fast is coming in. The Knight of Air. It's about communication, and he's coming in fast. This knight, the horse is riding really fast. So something's coming quickly, and this is again air sign. So this is again communication. And so it might be that you are getting something that you need to really pay attention to. It might not be all that seems to be. You need to look very closely at whatever communication you are receiving or you're sending, or any contracts, leases, anything that's legal. Make sure you double, triple check that before you sign anything, because there could be a loophole in there or an amendment that you're not reading that could really put you in a bind. There's something that's really, it's not what it seems. You got to really be careful with something that's a communication. It could be writing. It could be just the way someone's talking to you. They could be telling you a half truth. They could be just flat out lying to you, but you don't know it because you trust them. It's there. This card always makes me think there's a thief in the camp, which always makes me think, this is my story, this may not be yours, but it's someone that you trust that is not quite what they seem to be. So if you're having communications this week, just make sure that you kind of double, triple check things before you just blindly follow something or someone, okay? Before you invest any money into anything, make sure you read the fine print, or you know exactly where that money's going. It may be supporting something that you are not at all in alignment with, but it's not being presented that way. Just kind of, sorry, that seems really heavy. Sorry, Gemini, but really just be cautious about every communication this week. And something's coming in really quickly, okay? So the Knight of Wands is super fast moving. And so your last card was the Ego. So this also makes me think, Gemini, that there may be some fear-based stories around these two. So somebody may be actually embellishing or covering up something because they're afraid. They're coming from an egoic standpoint instead of a spiritual standpoint, where the egoic standpoint, in my perspective, is fear-driven. It's talking about scarcity. It's linked in scarcity. It's afraid of change. It's afraid of losing what they have. And they also, it's just any kind of fear mechanism. It's afraid of being completely honest and vulnerable because it's afraid. So this, linked with these guys, this might be the motivating factor of this communication. So if you're interacting with someone, they might be, especially if you already know they're in this ego space, they're afraid, they're in scarcity or lack mentality, there may be opportunities that, I don't mean this to sound negative, I'm sorry, but it feels like somebody may either be trying to just swindle you or manipulate you. Blackmail is coming in, extortion is coming in. So wow, I mean, there's some heavy, dense energies with these cards. So Gemini, if you are in any of these type of situations, just really, really, really be mindful of who you're talking to, what's being said or written. Again, make sure you know exactly what's going on. If you're dealing with banks, the legal system, real estate, investments, you know, sure thing investments, please. Or if you're even trying to help someone out, that sounds terrible, I know, but if you're trying to help someone out that is appealing to your good, compassionate heart, they just need a little help. Would you help them? That's great. However, make sure you know exactly what you're getting into when you're offering your help financially in any stretch. If you're offering your home, if you're offering a space in your home, make sure that you know who you're letting into your home. If you're letting someone borrow your car, I mean, all these things are getting downloaded. So I know this sounds super uber hyper vigilant, but someone is going to try to manipulate you and take advantage of you. That's just the feeling I get with these cards, Gemini. So, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying be cautious. Make sure you know what the deal is. Make sure you know who you're dealing with, and make sure that you check all the fine print. Make sure that you know what you're doing. That's all. Wow. Okay. That was super heavy. I'm sorry. But that's what the feeling I have. And this, again, may not be for everyone, but it's for somebody out there. So just stay focused, stay mindful, and don't just get into oblivion because you know someone and you trust them. Don't. Always make sure you know what's going on. Okay. That's all I got. I'm sorry it's kind of dense, but somebody needs to hear that. I'll see you later. Bye.